everybody, this is Jen from Cookies Cupcakes and Cardio.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to put together two favorite breakfast food, donut and pancakes, and make them into one thing, donut pancakes. Can you believe it? Let's get started on this really fun breakfast idea. To make the donut pancakes, we're going to be using 1 cup of pancake mix. We need some donut glaze. Now this is something I showed you how to make in our homemade donut videos, so I'll put a link to that in the description box. We also need 1.5 cups of milk. You can use any fat percentage that you want, skim or 1% or 2%. We need to have some sprinkles for decoration because of course a donut is not complete without sprinkles. Now if you want to make some of your glaze chocolate, we're going to be adding some cocoa powder. And I'm going to make some of my glaze pink as well, so I'm using some of this gel paste. And we're also going to need 1 cup of cake mix to mix in with our pancake mix. So I have my cake mix in my bowl here, and I'm going to take my pancake mix and add it to it. Now the reason that I'm using cake mix as well as pancake mix is that it's going to give it more of a donut flavor, and it's also going to puff up a little bit more than a regular pancake would. And I'm adding my milk in too. There we go. And now I've just got a hand mixer, and I'm going to mix it on low until no lumps remain. So my mixture is all together and combined with no lumps, and I'm going to put it into this squeeze bottle. If you don't have a squeeze bottle, you could use an empty ketchup bottle, or you could even just use a regular piping bag or a Ziploc bag. And I'm just going to, it's going to be messy here. Oh, look at me doing it properly. Yay me. And so I'm just going to fill up this bottle, and I'm also going to preheat my pancake griddle, or you could do it on your frying pan. And I found that between 350 degrees Fahrenheit and 375 on the griddle works best for these. They'll get nice and puffy and nice and golden brown. So my griddle is nice and hot here, and I'm just going to take my squeeze bottle and I'm just going to make a shape of a donut. So I'm just kind of using a nice round circular motion and leaving that empty spot in the middle. Just move over, I should be able to fit about 3 on here. Now you want to make your donut pancakes about the same size, because if you want to make them extra puffy, when you go to serve them, you could stack 2 of them together so they look like they're one big giant pancake, or sorry, one big giant donut pancake. Now I'm going to let these cook until all of the surface starts to bubble, then I'm going to flip them over. With the bubbles up to the surface, I know that I can hopefully successfully flip over my pancake here. I might need a little coaxing. It's around here at the edges using a spatula. Got one spot stuck in there. There we go. Now I just have to get it. Here we go. And I've never been a very good pancake maker. So if you got that problem, just tuck it in like that. Also, will just scrape off too. So here we go. Another one. Oh my gosh. Pancakes, these would be so delicious for breakfast though. So once I've got my pancakes all made, I'm going to be working on my glaze. So I want to keep my pancakes in the oven to keep them nice and warm. Well, this guy over here is going to be easy on me, I can tell. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Nice one. That's a perfect one. So I'm going to pop these into the oven just in a really low setting or a warmer setting if you have that. Once these are all cooked and I've used up all my batter, I'm going to work on my glazes. So I've divided my glaze up into 3 different bowls. We're going to color this one pink with my pink gel here. Get some to come out here. There we go. So I'm just going to mix that up with the spatula until it's this beautiful shade of pink. And of course you could do any color that you want to, or you could just do it the regular glaze. That's why I've got 3 different ones here. I'm going to leave the 3rd one just the regular, just, I guess I would say just kind of off-white color. And then for the chocolate one, now I'm going to be adding just some cocoa powder, probably, I don't know, it's a couple tablespoons there. And I'm going to need a little bit of extra milk to go in that because it's going to be quite thick. And this is totally just eyeballing it. If it's too thick, just add more milk. And if you get to it and it's too runny, if you add too much milk, you can do 2 different things. You could add more cocoa, or you could go back and add more icing sugar that you started with originally with the glaze. So I'm going to finish mixing this up, and then I'm going to put all 3 different glazes into piping bags. So I have my pancakes ready and my glaze ready, and I've just matched them up to have ones that are similar size, and I'm just going to stack them. Just gives it a little bit more height so it kind of appears more like a donut. Just stack them like that. And I'm going to take my pink glaze here and just pipe on like a donut kind of glaze that you might find at a donut shop. We have a delicious store in Canada called Tim Hortons. Everybody loves to get their donuts and their coffee at Tim Hortons. And so I'm covering this like that with the glaze, and I'm going to top it off with some of these sprinkles. Now you could always like put a whole bunch of glaze on every donut, but I kind of like to that by stacking two donuts together, there's not too much glaze. So if you still wanted to kind of enjoy some syrup on one of your pancakes, you can, but you can still get the donut effect here. So here we go with the chocolate glaze. Just putting that on here and rubbing that. I'm gonna fill this in now too. Here we go. So if you guys make these, they're super easy. You can probably pull them off as soon as you watch the video if you've got pancake mix and cake mix. Make sure that you show me a picture of what you create, because I love seeing the way that you guys turn all of these video ideas into ones that you share with your family and friends. And that's a really cool part of being on YouTube with you guys. So there we go, filling this one in and then putting some sprinkles on. So I'm going to also do the regular glaze, cover a couple more, and then plate them and show you guys the finished product. So there you go, everybody, how to make donut pancakes. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make this delicious breakfast treat. Now I've got all 3 different flavors here on my plate, but that's about 6 pancakes, so you know, that might be a little bit too much for you unless you're really hungry. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Remember to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all of our newest videos, and make sure you check out the links in the description box for all of our other social media sites where you can come and say hello and visit me every day. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys later.